passed since I returned from Fukunaga, or to say it more correctly, since I woke up. I returned to my usual life as a loner, set the internet for days, going outside only to shop as expected and begin to suit me again. Well, obvious moments of which there's a biological and the stress out a person life. Maybe just can't do without them, but they let no longer than usual, spending those times when a while asleep, and returned to that summer, that mysterious camp. But after awaking, I tried to brush their thoughts as soon as possible. After all, what's the point in dreaming of becoming a wizard? Everything mysterious happening, and I was poor that they do. They had me the completely independent of us. The word sweet doesn't give you a sweet taste, regardless of how often you're prepared it. But nevertheless, something have changed in my existence. For months I didn't think ahead. Didn't really care how long I would live, whether 1 week or 40 years, but now I look forward to it with openness. Not like I tried to change anything to become a different person, but the world now seems more understanding, not simple, and not friendly. No, not friendly at all, but just understandable. Before I just couldn't copy what some evenings were faced, though I kind of relate that they were there for a reason. Now I started to see life as something similar. What happened for the best. Yay! Okay, so we're now seeing life in open eyes. Or at least it happens. I can live with it. And if I can't, I'm powerless in that case. I guess I start smiling more often. Or at least I didn't care that look of deep university versus 24/7. Ever my acquaintance on the internet obviously notifies some changes in me. They're openly agree that their changes are good. Now I think I'm ready to live on, thanks to Sakanama, its habits. Without them, I wouldn't be able. Okay. It was the beginning of January. The city had barely recovered from the New Year hangover. The streets was almost empty during the day. Not to mention the night was the only stranger walking down the street similar, expecting business with some business, puffing somewhere from a reason that can't wait. Couldn't wait. Get out. Yeah. Alright. New Year's hangover. Okay. I had no such reason. I just decided to have a little walk. It's necessary to get some fresh air sometime. A winter night is the best time to be alone with yourself. I always thought that truly suited can be filled in a crowd rather than in a burning hot desert. Boldless, boldest plan or not top of a mountain, covered with snow. In the stream of people, were snow, and spread everywhere had their own arms and directions, and I was the only one scrolling among them. There should be no attention from others. Maybe they like, maybe they like birds and move in different directions. They never meet as kind of cahoots. It's the same thing here. These people are walking around in one direction and I am dragging along another. But I feel alone. Before, yes, but now, higher unlike. In the bright building light of the city, the noise of a car, in the swinging crowd, I enjoy a heavy similarity of silence. But now the situation is simply different. There is just me in the streets, so I am alone, not only with my own self, but with the whole world. Being a sand grid in the desert is not the same thing as being in water dripping in the ocean. In the crowd, nobody knows me. Nobody paid any attention, but now everyone who peeped at the window or seen me while drive past will think, why can't he just stay home? Maybe he has some errands matters. Suppose he's mad, or is he just drunk? I never liked staying out from the crowd when he's not arrived, so openly social was never an option for me. But now it was different, as if I tried to tell everyone, look, I can be happy too. You need your TV and your hot cocoa, but I just need the snow. The night, a dark room, a during mountain scream. Look, and I am not worse off than you. I feel sadder in my heart, but it wasn't such a sadness. Do I really need the things that they have? I do not. Maybe I have something much more found. I didn't notice how I come to the bus stop of 410 route. This brings back memories. I sat down and rubbed it in my pocket, trying to figure signaling. However, the pocket was empty. Fine. I cut it up and throw it into the pen. Maybe I get healthier. A lonely star was shining in the sky. Today, I read on the internet that crossing to the climate of science, one of the most beautiful atmospheres evenings have already coursed to assist, and we see it only to destinate later. Maybe this star have already explored as well. Now it is only a beautiful image in the night sky, somewhere near a lost planet or the edge of a galaxy. However, why the one of another thing exist? Is it simply because it's just there, has shape, and can be touched? Or is it because we believe that it exists? At first, though, the answer is simple. But on the other hand, meaning that this star is going, we can still see its cold glow. Maybe it helps someone to get out of the snow, winter, forest, giving someone hope, or a bit of warmth to see someone else. Oh, could it simply an apathy or attention that spoiled God know where to all this? Can a million people believe in something that doesn't really exist? But belief itself never made any attention real. At least none I ever heard of. The snowfall grew stronger. Now it was a real snowstorm. Midnight. And I was about to leave, but suddenly someone arrived from the solid winter festival and ran under the bus stop roof. Is it her? Oh my god. It was clearly a girl as she had a long ponytail hanging out of her hood. Is it? She stood with her she stood with her back to me, so I couldn't make out her face. Excuse me, had the last bus already left? She asked without turning to me. Where could she be heading to so later? And 4:00 might be the most cursed route in the city. Not only does it sometimes take people away to other realities, but it can ever rubber when you want it to. There is someone there is some one more I mean what? There is one more bus coming. Just after midnight, I think. Thank you. The smile was clear in her voice. For some time I would just said silly. It sampled the girl. Finally she spoke. Where are you going so late? Is it really that interesting for her? Just having a walk. I answered truthfully. And are you here for something important? Well, not really. Just going home. Where do you live? I can't help asking. Far away. She said it foolishly, and I live near. It's a good area. I would say there could be a worth one. I didn't have too many options. You don't like it. Don't know. I got used to it by now. I think that people can be happy anywhere they want. Perhaps. Well, think of it. People live up at the North Pole in the situation and in the slavya desert and in many other places. It's the people they themselves they are most importantly. It's difficult to agree with you. My comments sound so perhaps unconditionally smiled. You don't sound too honest to me. Now, why would you say that, madam? She laughed quietly. I think you're a good person. Now she turned in. Yep. Yep, it's her. Man, what the? I realized why her voice, standing, and everything else seemed familiar to me. Sylvia stood in front of me. For a moment, I lost the ability to speak, but just for a moment. Of course, it could just be a girl who looks like Sylvia from a dream. Or am I expecting this strong deja vu? This city is not a pioneer camp. I'm not wearing a uniform. It is nice summer now. Trying to comfort myself, that is just hallucination. I decided to ask a question. Have we met before? She carefully inspired me and smiled. I don't think so, but your face seemed familiar. Had you ever been to a pioneer camp as a kid? Of course not. She laughed. When I was born, they already been dissipated. Oh, right. After that, I had a dream regularly. She thought for a second. Me too. I mean, about the pioneer camp? Maybe that is where we met. The girl said seriously. Possibility. By the way, my name is Sylvia. Actually, my full name is Sylvia, but everyone calls me Sylvia. You can do that too. Like she did the first time we met. I was about to tell her that I know, but then I stopped shortly. Though, all is that important to know why Sylvia from my dream is standing right here, right now in front of me, as this frozen stop of the charming bus number 410. After all, there are dreams that you don't want to wake up from. And mine is Salman. What a lovely name. Started with a S too. Yeah. So, you live far away, don't you? Well, not really. The name direction. Oh, I thought it would be somewhere in the south. Why? Don't know. Maybe because you look like a pioneer? Oh, you and your pioneers. Sylvia laughed. Maybe we would have never met if not for them. Why? See, her experience becomes serious. Just a joke. Listen, do you agree that the world exists because we believe in it? That's like some kind of suggestion, ideas. Sylvia thought for a bit. This school of particulars became close to me regularly. Well, I don't know. I am not that good with these suggestions. Where are your suggestions then? She smiled. Different ones. No doubt. But it's just been a few minutes since we met. But it seemed like it'd been much longer. For some reason, I got the same feeling. As weirder pause followed. The snowfalls had erased, but there was still no bus. Looked at my watch and told me that it won't arrive at all. Sylvia seemed to feel a bit colder by now, as her cheeks grew more redder and her hand was now moving vertically, trying to warm her body. It seemed like 410 bus is done for today, I guess. She said sadly, if you want. I started after pulling myself together. What? You can stay at my place, but wait since Matt. She laughed. She didn't seem afraid of her tiny bit. Yes, I understand, but it's so cold outside. But you're afraid. Sylvia looked at me playfully. Me? Shy? Who knows? Who knows? We're just struggling. Don't think anything of that sort. Sorry to make an excuse. I understand. She smiled. If you don't mind, of course. Or though it seemed impossible, she flashed him for more. Shall we go? Let's wait a bit longer. Maybe it will arrive. Okay. So, what do you do in your spare time? So I asked after a while. I will work at home, kindly. I just couldn't tell her that I do nothing. Sounds good. Why? Don't know. You have a lot of free time. You don't have to go anywhere and so on. And you? I asked her to change the subject, the situation somehow. I am studying. Getting a article degree? What is that? Sylvia asked seriously. Never mind. I be a oncologist. Well, a career to be proud of. We chatted about random things and the bus was still nowhere to be seen. It was past 1 already. Time passed by so fast. I guess Sylvia understood my thoughts. Shall we go? She smiled. I stood up and headed slowly towards my house. She carefully held into my arms and looked into my eyes. You know, I'm sure this year will be better than the previous one. Oh, I guess you a common guy. Our story has a begin and end. Our stories have its own outline, assembly content, key points, its prologue and the epilogue. And there is no book which is, if you read it again, would not reveal new details you didn't notice before. Our story have its beginnings and it ends. The almost every. Okay? Oh. Oh. Um. Okay. What's happening? Okay. So I guess this is the end song right here. It's showing us all the CGs we got from our route. Alright, what did she say about this route? Oh yeah. I feel like this route was good. The relationship between Sylvia and Salman, it was a little off at first sight, but I feel like it was the beginning of the game, so it was a little off. Sylvia is much more like heavy lifting, and somehow I feel like the voice I give her did not really match her personality much, because I feel like she's much more of a happy girl than a little bit robotish. But I feel like the reason why I give her that voice because we just know her. And to be honest, like in the beginning of the game, like it was hard for me to find voices for all of those. But I'm happy how the good ending turned out to be. I feel like we just decided in the good ending, let's move on with our lives. Like our lives suck, but you wanna know? At least we actually found her again. And it's like the beginning of the game, but we just did it much differently. Now let's look at the gallery. Let me see, how many CGs did we got? How many CGs? Okay, so we got little CGs of Lana and Sanaya. Okay, so this CG works. This one looked like it's a little bit scary because he just looking at you, to be honest. Like, really. But, this is a beautiful CG. This one is beautiful. And this CG is good too. Her just wondering, her just been like, And Lizzie just been like, I really don't want to be here. Like, really, that's what she's feeling. I'm like, I really don't want to be here. That's the end for the good ending of Siv's route. I guess in the next video we will do the bad endings.